Hey, what is up, party people? This is Cam Jennings from EasyStartMemberships.com, and I wanted to make this little video showing you how to use this calculator that I put together for anybody out there who's looking at the Skool platform as a possible landing spot for your community or membership club or paid subscription model, what have you. If you're looking at the Skool, community platform for your thing, your reoccurring thing, this calculator might help you because they got a couple different plans, and I want to show you how to use this calculator. I put this together pretty quick. I used Lovable to put this together. Very simple to do. You could replicate this yourself, I'm sure, quite easily. Let me go ahead and share what I've done here. So here is the calculator that I put together, Skool Plan calculator. So Skool has a couple different plans. They got the Pro Plan and the Hobby Plan. Okay. Now the Hobby Plan is $9 a month. All right. And the Pro Plan is $99 a month. Right. So the question kind of becomes like, okay, how many members do I need to put in my membership club before it becomes like viable that I should be having a Pro Plan and not a Hobby Plan? At what point does the Pro Plan become profitable for me? So we see we got fee structures down here. The Pro Plan, the fee structure is a little different than the Hobby Plan. Okay, so that plays a factor. And we see at $99 a month, Pro becomes better than Hobby when the fee percentage difference 7.1% exceeds the fixed cost difference. Okay, I'm not trying to speak Greek here. It doesn't really matter. All the specifics doesn't matter. The point is, when does it become profitable for you to have a Pro Plan versus a Hobby Plan if you're looking at Skool? Okay, that's the question. So look, if we got the membership price, let's do a simple $10 membership. It's a simple $10 membership. Let's say you got one member. Okay. Now look, this right here, I put this down here as optional. Okay. This is your time invested, and we're going to get to that in a second. Okay. But let's put all that at 0 right now. Let's not worry about your time invested and how much that's worth. Okay. Let's just focus solely on the membership price and the number of members that you have in there. Okay, so we got our membership price at $10 a month. We got our number of members at one member. And we see with this situation right here, neither plan is profitable. Okay, we see the Hobby Plan is, it's going to lose us money, right? Your profit is negative 30 cents. Okay, with one member, we're going to be earning $8.70 on the Hobby Plan. Okay, with the Pro Plan, we're going to be earning $9.41, but it doesn't matter because we're paying $100 a month and the plan cost. Okay, so our net profit here is negative $89.59. Okay, so on this simple $10 membership, at what point does it actually become profitable in any plan? Okay, we see it's 2, right? It's 2 members. When you have 2 members in a club, okay, now the Hobby Plan becomes profitable. Your profit, $8.40. Okay. Why is it $8.40? Because your members are paying $10 a month. Okay. But you're giving Skool $9 a month for just to have the benefit of having the Skool community. And then you're also paying your fees, your 10% plus the 30-cent fee. So anyways, it equals out to $8.40 profit. Okay. Now, obviously, with only 2 members, the Pro Plan is not worth your time yet. It's not worth your time. But there's a point where the Hobby Plan becomes less beneficial to you than the Pro Plan, and you should switch over to the Pro Plan. What is that point? We're going to figure it out. Let's just keep on raising our members up under this $10 a month membership club. We see it becomes profitable at 11 members, but the problem is it's still recommending the Hobby Plan because profit is greater under the Hobby Plan. Okay. At what point does profit become greater under the Pro Plan? Right. We can keep on jacking our members up under this simple $10 a month membership club. And at some point, it's going to switch over. Right. At some point, it's going to switch over. We're just going to follow this through. Simple experiment here. We see the hobby plan at 117 members. The hobby plan is still recommended. Okay. It's about $7 more profitable right now at 117 members. Okay. We're going to keep it going here, and boom, there it switched over. At 127 members is when it switches over. 127 members with a $10 a month membership. With a $10 a month membership club on Skool, you need 127 members to make the pro plan more profitable for you. Okay. Now, let's factor something else in. Okay. Let's think about your time invested as a person who has to put time into this community every single month. Every single month, you're going to have to do things for your community, whether it's create content or put on masterminds or create classes or whatever it is that you have to do for your community. Just be a part of the scene every single day. You're going to have to do things, right? Well, what is that time worth? Now, look, I'm going to tell you, I charge $100 an hour for consultation. All right. That's what I charge. Technically, it's $97 an hour, but it's about $100 an hour. But let's be a little bit more like blue collar here about this. Let's just say, hey, my time's worth $25 an hour. Okay. Let's be a little bit more blue collar and just say, hey, it's worth $25 an hour. Well, how many hours a month do you think you're going to put into your Skool community? Let's just say you put 5 hours a week into your Skool community. That's an hour a day that you put into your Skool community, Monday through Friday. And, it's just 1 hour a day you put into your community, and you take the weekends off. That's 20 hours a month. That's what you put into your community. We got a $10 membership, and let's say we got one member. All right. You're putting 20 hours a month into it. Your hourly rate is $25 an hour is what you feel like you're worth to put your time into this thing. So we factor in your time investment into this thing. When does it become profitable, and which plan should you be on? We see right now, one member, neither of them are profitable. You're in the hole right now. Okay. 2 members, 3 members, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. We're still in the hole. Okay. We're still in the hole. 11, 12, and we got to take it all the way. We got to take it all the way. And we see him counting down right now. We see our calculator counting down, boom, all the way to 59 members. You need 59 members before it becomes profitable when you start looking at your time investment. That's at $25 an hour. You could say, well, listen, how about $10 an hour? You could say that, and then it looks better. Okay. But look, here's the deal. There's a reason why people get burned out, trying to work for themselves. And it's because they don't calculate, their time investment. They don't calculate how much time they're spending trying to get something going. And then by the time they actually make it profitable, they are super burned out, right? So there are things you can do, right? This is a $10 a month membership. Okay. Maybe you could argue that's not really, very good. You should probably charge more like $47 a month. Okay. That would make more sense. And then you could have the $25 an hour time investment. And look, you're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. We can see the pro plan is recommended at 59 members. What about at 1 member? Neither is recommended, right? What about 2? And we can come down here. We can see. We can do the math, and we can say, oh, okay. So if I got a membership club that's $47 a month, I need 13 members before it actually, is profitable for me. Before I'm actually making money, I need at least 13 members before it makes sense. If I include my time investment. Now you're going to be seeing profit before that. But this is how it makes sense if you're paying yourself for your time. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Now it's harder for somebody like me because there's no way I can justify my time investment at $25 an hour. Like I have to say more like $100 an hour. Okay. So for me, it needs to be a little bit more, right? It needs to be a little bit more. But the thing about it is, but you put a lot of time into traditional business before it starts paying off, before it starts making you money. People say, oh, I go a whole year before I made any profit, Well, it becomes a little bit more like that online when you start thinking about your time investment. So anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know about this little calculator I made. You can play around with it, and you can use it to figure out, what you're looking at for your school community, and what you'd like to, what kind of goal you'd like to set, how long you think it's going to take you to get there, and basically like what the goal needs to be, like what it needs to look like for you to do it viably. Okay. So anyways, that's it. This is a ESM Skool Plan Calculator.lovable.app. It was very simple to put this together. Just put in a few, put in a few little numbers so it knows what's going on, and it wasn't too difficult at all. Anyways, I'm Cam from, let me stop sharing my screen. I'm Cam from easystartmemberships.com. I do not have a school community. I was looking at school communities as a viable option for certain aspects of my business, and I thought it might make sense. I'm still looking at it, but I put the calculator together for me, and I thought you guys might benefit from it as well. So anyways, hope it's helpful. Again, that's at ESM-Skool Plan Calculator.lovable.app. I'll put a link around here somewhere for you. Hope it's helpful, and I'll see you out there. Peace now.